Alright guys, there was a ball game going on at the Fairgrounds, so I thought I'd come a little further north and back at the lake. Decided to go on land, unfortunately. Forgot my headphones. I was all in a rush to get out, not feeling well today, so was gonna do some yard work, but I'm not feeling up to that. So I'm here and yeah, we're gonna make the best of it. Already got a I've already had a pretty decent payday so far, so got a nice little length of copper pipe. Like I said, back in the day, the hotel was located over where the medical building is, back in the 1800s, and in this stretch there were about 6 cottages back in the day. One in the immediate vicinity in front of me. There was one going back to at least the 1920s, and then 4 other ones were built in the probably the late 40s or 50s. But yeah, we'll see what we can pull. Maybe go back down to the beach, maybe in the water a little bit. I got the boots on, so I haven't actually been. I don't think I've actually been here with the 900 yet. So we'll see what. There's a lot of trash, deep trash in the ground from the old cottages, and I'm pretty sure that pipe came from when they demolished the cottages too. So, all right, we're down on the beach area, and I had signal coming from way down deep, and it's green, and I'm pretty sure that's George. I can see George facing left. She's pretty green, but I can make out his face. And that was down there. It was down there deep in the sand, quite a ways. Had to dig it out a bit, and then I had to dig out it again. And I'll have to get a year off of it later. Alright guys, I think we have our first silver of the year, finally. She's a little bit crusty, and it's older. This thing's wreathed. Yeah, that's a wreathed dime. See it right there, and I can see KG. I think it's KG5. It's getting, the light is getting dim, so we may have to get the headlamp out so we can see better. But that's, yeah, it's just kind of crusted up. The sand has been dug up. Oh, we can't even focus on the beach. The light is so dim. But this has been dug up a lot over the years. I know we were playing here years ago, and we dug this sucker up really good to build a trench and stuff with the kids, so. This was before I was detecting, so yeah, there's finally some older stuff on the beach. This is the first old coin, this old, I've pulled out on the beach proper, but I set this thing on, I haven't used the 900 here yet, and I've set it on recovery 4 and sensitivity 25, and it's reaching down deep. All right guys, you can see right there, right on the edge of the water, although the water is kind of high. So the beach is usually another 4 or 5 feet, or the water's edge is usually 4 or 5 feet further towards the water. And we had a 40s, it was screaming up, and got ourselves a shell. We got ourselves a 303 British Dominion. Very cool, so that's probably 1940s, 50s, so that dates back to the era of the cottages. Very cool. Let's see what else we can pull out. Well, it was signal down here, but it just there's tons and tons of iron and nails and whatnot around here. But as I was digging through stuff, this came. Yeah, there's the activity was definitely very old here. That's a tooled top bottle right there, early 1900s or late 1800s. All right, guys, we're up in the higher sand, and I think we got ourselves another silver. I see it. It's green, so it's going to be an 80%er, probably. Let's clean it off. It might be KG5 still. Yeah, that sand stuff gets green. Oh, let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we got a young Lizzie. Sweet, I'll take that any day. Yeah, there would have been a cottage right here. That is super sweet. I have never actually pulled silvers off this beach before. And that's crazy that we're doing it. I think with the 900, it's making it possible. Because we've been over this with the 800 before. And that's awesome. Can't get a year yet, but I think maybe 1960. This probably dates back to the cottage era, definitely. Super sweet. Well, I thought I would do some of the tot lot here too. So I've already got a quarter, 2 dimes, and now got a loonie. Nice, some gas money because we're a little bit further away from home. They were playing a baseball game at the fairgrounds, so I decided to come up here instead. But on my way back, I'll stop there and do a little bit of swinging and see what happens. I just remembered I have to go get my copper pipe. I left it beside the tree way over on the other side, so don't want to forget that. All right, guys, we're back out at the lake beach north of where we live. And I'm out with the kids today. Well, they're not really kids anymore. There's Lily. She's the pinpoint girl. Lily, say hi. She's shy. And Neil, of course. And yeah, so we're going along here. The water's definitely lower than it was before, so we're going along the beach edge. And we got these things are super faint signals. And we pulled out a zinc Memorial 1985 before, but this time everything seems to be American around here. And now this one was faint as can be. Sounded just like it was a good chance it was just a nail, but we got ourselves a wheat, and we got a 1944. Super nice. Oh, it's such a beautiful evening. The wife was out doing other stuff, so we decided to come to the beach and do a little bit of hunting along here. Well, we're back at the fairgrounds, and we've been spending a lot of time and not getting much. I came to an area adjacent to the ball field, and it looks like it may not have been filled in, and I was having trouble finding this because it was way closer to the surface, but this is very odd. Why is that? Looks like silver. Oh, it is silver. Oh, that's crazy. And how shallow it is. That is unbelievable. Why is that so shallow? Sweet, that is a young Lizzie. Well, that's 3 silvers tonight. Sweet, let's I just got to this spot here, so keep going around it a bit more and see what happens. Oh, and it's a 64. It's a last year young Lizzie, but not last year of the silver. That was 1968. All right, guys, we're going around this area still, and not much in it. I got a modern penny, but wasn't much. But I see something shiny and tiny. It's not even that deep in here. It's crazy. This is what the original ground looks like. I believe it's pretty sandy, but it's this darker color than the other fill they've brought in. And I think, yeah, that's a tiny. It's definitely a tiny. Oh, sweet. Oh, we got a Vicky too. Oh, that is awesome. Holy, oh yeah, there she is. Oh, that's beauty. I can't believe that is not that deep. Oh, man. All right, let's get it cleaned up and see what we got. All right, we got ourselves an 1889. Oh, sweet. I don't think I have an 1889 fishy. Oh, that is super awesome. I am just amazed that these things are not that deep here. Holy. Crazy stuff. That's 4 silvers on the night. I haven't had a 4 silver night in ever. So long. And I haven't had any silvers all year so far, so I guess we're making up for it. Oh, there's still old stuff in this area. There we go. We got a 1943. We got a 1943 KG6. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Sure looks like it. It's very crusty on the back. Yeah, pretty sure it's a George. It's been here a while.